audience, dear friends of All Wine Stories. We are very happy today because we're host the director of Mondial de Vin Blanc Strasbourg, the unique competition for white wines globally. Mrs. Collins and Mrs. Julie, welcome to our
Thank you very
channel,
much.
to our network. Let me ask you something very nice. Let's go back in time and to remind us the first years of Mondial de Vin Blanc in Strasbourg.
So let's go back in time. In fact, let's go back the last millennium, the last century, because Mondial des Vins Blancs started with a competition called Riesling du Monde, 1998, and it was organized in common with a gastronomy trade fair, which is called EGAST, organized by Strasbourg Events. And we thought it's important, as we have competitions with butchers, with pastries, with people from the gastronomic world. We didn't have a competition with wines. So what was the great idea is to think, why not doing already a global competition, which is called Riesling du Monde, because Riesling is all over the world. So whether it is in South Hemisphere or Northern Hemisphere, you find Rieslings everywhere in the world. And that's the reason why we started.
The Riesling...
you wish something else. Yes. We started with Riesling, then we thought, why not? Because it was a success for the first time. It was a real success. And then we thought, oh, we have Pinot Gris in Alsace, but there is Pinot Gris all over the world. Also. So we thought, why not?
Why not?
Pinot Gris du Monde started. Then I had some wine growers from the world, from Germany, from other countries in the world, telephoning me. Oh, Christine, why don't you organize Gewürztraminer du Monde? Because I have wonderful Gewürztraminer. And one year I remember we had a wine grower saying, we would like to do Sylvaner du Monde, because Sylvaner is a great variety that was not very well known anymore in the world. So we said, okay, no problem. We have some in Alsace. There are some in Franken in Germany. There are some in the countries of Central and East Europe. And as well in America and everywhere, there is Sylvaner. So we discover year after year some great variety that we have in Alsace, but we discover that they are existing, that they exist all over the world. So this we add some different competition to think. Now we have to give a global name, and that's why we started with Mondial des Vins Blancs, which is the name that we have to have for this prestigious competition.
Okay, it's a long story and legendary story.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So 25 years after, now we are the Mondial des Vins Blancs, Strasbourg.
Yes, I think for our participation, it's very nice atmosphere, very familiar with the judge and media partners as well. And let's go now in nowadays, and please tell us how many wineries are going to part in this competition. Yeah,
depends. Every year there is another number, but you know exactly, Marinos, what it means. You have 1 year, you have 200 wineries. The year after you have 150, and the year after you have 250 or 300. It depends on the vintage and also on the quality of the wines that the wineries wish to present, because they are not going to present wines if they are not sure that their wines is perfect, or not even perfect, but excellent. It needs to be high, very high quality to be organized in a competition of the level of Mondial des Vins Blancs, as well as competitions from VinoFed, all the federation of competitions that are under the rules of the OIV.
Mhm. Okay, I see. Please describe us about our followers and readers all over the world about the procedure of the competition, who are the judges, and the judges' criteria of the white wines.
The competition is under the patronage, as you know, under the patronage of the OIV, International Wine and Grape Wines Organization. It's like the NATO of the wines.
Mm.
So this is how I would describe it. And they have very strict rules for international wine competitions. The first rule is, being international, is that you have to have juries from the world, international judges. You have tables organized with 5 to 7 people, all professionals in the wine business, in the wine world. 5 people. So you mean it's organized in France for our competition. So we have maximum 2 French and 3 people from foreign countries. When you have a table of 7, you have 3 French maximum and 4 people from different countries. And you have to have sommeliers, enologists, journalists, who are really professionals and well-known in the world as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I noticed in our last participation as media partners.
Yes.
I would like
you are very proud of these participations, but we also are very proud that you participate as a partner.
Of course, this participation as media partners in Mondial is an open window for us in the global world of wines.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
I would like to ask you another question about why a winemaker be interested to take in a part in the competition?
Why? There are different stories, in fact, or different lines into the participations of a winery. For example, wineries like cooperatives, the big wineries, they wish to present their wines into the competition because they want to do some export, for example. You have very small wineries who want to present their wines because they need the status of an international wine competition. They want to know how where they situate in the competition, but also in the wine world. When a small winery gets a gold medal, for example, it means something. It is important that for them, they know. The people don't realize what the work is in the back of a medal. And this I realized, Marinos, when I visited Greece this year in drama, in the University of Drama, the University of Enology in drama. The students could not believe the work that is behind the medal, all what happens, all the organization that is in fact put into it. Mm-hmm. The arrival of the juries, invitations, and also what it means to have the patronage of the OIV, and above all, to be part of the federation of VinoFed, VinoFed being the federation of excellence.
All right. Yes, you have worked very hard. And you see
everybody does, including the juries, including the press. This is a team job.
Yes.
Nobody can do it on his own. It is a real team job. And everybody, what I love above all is all this friendship that you make in the world of wine. And everybody wants to help, but also everybody wants to get a reward because you, for example, you are a partner. You are a partner from Greece. It's important because the Greek wineries, they can thank you, because it is important that you transmit these informations to all the world.
Yes, I noticed
It
the
is a team
atmosphere.
job. It is
Yes,
always a team
team
job.
job. Yes, we love to work with you, and I noticed the atmosphere in our first participation in October 2021. I understand what you said about the teamwork and participation and the friendship between the judge, you, the partners, media partners. So now we are the 25th of anniversary. We have the. Are you going to organize something special about the anniversary?
What a question, Marinos. 25th anniversary. Of course, we're going to do something very special. And the idea, that's why also Julie is with us today, is because we are going to organize, we call it a wine fair, but it is more like masterclasses from all over the world. This is what we really wish. And this is important because it's going to be master classes open to the professionals, of course. The professional will be invited, but we also think of inviting or giving the possibility of the public, the amateurs who love wines, who are the wine buyers, who are the clients of the wine growers, to participate at master classes. Mm-hmm. So what is important is that we get master classes from different levels, of wines. For example, this morning we organized a master class with Italy. We would like to organize a master class with Greece. We're going to organize a master class with Japan, with United States, New Mexico, and so on and so on and so on. Everything is now prepared to organize a maximum of master classes. So I think it is important that, for example, now you see me coming to Greece and thinking, why don't you have a masterclass with Assyrtiko,
Malagousia, maybe.
Malagousia,
yes.
And all these typically important wine grape varieties in Greece, because the people want to know, they want to learn.
Yeah.
And this is what we would like to do this year because of the 25th anniversary. Our real dream is 25 masterclasses. This is the dream. Before you start doing things, you have to dream them.
Yes, of course.
You know who told this? Walt Disney.
I have a small question. These master classes will be open to the to wine lovers or more professionals?
So first we thought of doing it for professionals.
Yeah.
Restaurateurs, sommeliers,
yes.
The people who are going to present their wines with food gastronomy. But we also have a lot of people who are really the buyers, the people who spend the money, because there are two different people, the ones who makes the wine and the other one who buys it. And in between, it's another world. But it is going to be open to people who really want to know something about different wines from different countries, from different regions, and also approach the people with the wineries. The wine growers could come to Strasbourg, for example. It is just a dream that the wineries come and present their wines, because nothing is better than to see the people from the country explaining what their life is and how they make the wine. This is the dream.
Yes, I agree with you. And now you have announced something special, extra from the previous competition, is a wine fair and a wine exhibition.
Yes.
Tell us about this part of the event.
The part of the event, of the competition, what we want to do is to give special awards to wines that are not found anywhere else in the world, but in this country, you know, like really indigenous wines.
Yeah.
Indigenous wines, and also what we would like to do is to give special award to younger wineries, you know, young people who start a business and give them the status and the view. It's like yes, it is a vitrine. Yes.
Julie wants to add something about.
Yes, it's a big pleasure for me because I'm gonna be the right hand of Christine for this event. She's thinking about things, and I will be like the chef d'orchestre. So I'm gonna help her on this part for the masterclass, to make some logistic and to find some speakers, to organize things, and for this to be a great event.
Yes, we know.
Not only a great event, but also the joy of having to organize it.
I like to talk about the past and the future, of course, of the Mondial, and I would like to recall some memories or some highlights of the competition from the past.
For the past, I have some different memories. Would you like to hear about the highest Riesling in the world that we had in the competition? It is from a winery in Colombia that is growing Rieslings 2,800 meters in the mountains. So they have the seasons, the 4 seasons in one day. So this is a memory because it is special, and they have 2 harvests per year because Colombia, as you know, it is a tropical country.
Region,
so
yeah.
how can you grow Riesling in a tropical region? So you just have to go high. This is what happens also with the global warming. You have to go very high to get the best wines.
3,000 meters.
Yes. Another big memory is one day we had ice wines from the Rolling Stones. Yes, from Canada. They a long time ago they had this winery and Rolling Stones wines. We have so many memories, but for me the memory is also about the people. You know, when I remember every jury member, we always say it's Strasbourg family. The people, the jury members, when I see the curriculum vitae they have, it's just amazing. It's every competition in the world would dream about having everybody in their competitions. We have great jury members, and this is also what is important, is to have very high level professionals, very high professionals. And you know this. And also a good memory, it's about you. My memory is when you arrived the first time to Strasbourg. I always remember when we had the speech to present the competition in the morning, you know, before the briefing of the juries, we always have to have a speech. And I remember I presented you as our partner, and everybody cheered you up. Everybody made you feel welcome. You were sat with everyone, and you were talking a lot. And this is also memory, and it also gives the passion of the wine. To be able to communicate with the people. It is, I think, the most important thing, is because wine is happiness.
Yes, thank you very much for this memory, because it was unforgettable for us, this moment in our first participation as media partners, with our banner and the photo with all judges, and the dinners and the special wines. Thank you very much for this, Christine.
Yes, I thought it was really nice, really a good moment. I also have some moments of, for example, I have a jury member who is from Champagne.
Yeah.
2 years ago, he arrived and he didn't know anybody. And he said to me when he left the competition, go back home, he said, I knew nobody and now I know everybody. And this is what it is about, is friendship. Because when you are happy, you taste well as well. It is important.
Yes. Okay, we're hearing the end of our interview. Thank you very much for your time and effort.
Thank you very much,
It's always
Marinos, for taking
great
your time as
pleasure
well.
to interview
Thank you very
you and
much.
Doris. Thank you very much. It's okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.